everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Rachel and this is Stitched Up. So 2 days on the trot. Is it 2 days on the trot? Did I put a vlog out yesterday? I think I did, didn't I? Yes, 2 days on the trot from me. Aren't you lucky? So I've come home from work and my Fabric Obsession subscription box has arrived. So I thought we could open it together. I apologise firstly for how tired I look. It's been a day. I've had a really stressful day. I am finding at the minute that my work days are just leaving me mentally exhausted because they're so challenging. And yeah, I'm exhausted, utterly exhausted. So I'm sorry if I look super tired. I've quickly just put a little bit of powder on, a little bit of lipstick and try and cover up this huge cold sore that I've got. And apologise for my hair because it's been tied up all day. I've just taken out the clip that was in it to let my hair down, literally. And yeah, I'm just so tired, but I wanted to unbox this with you, which is exciting. It's nice to come home to something really exciting. But before we do that, I'll show you what I am wearing. You might know, if you watched yesterday's vlog, that I mentioned one of the free patterns that you could try, which was the Batwing top by Sasha Starlight. So I decided, after filming that vlog last night, that I was going to make that top up, and I did. I made it up last night and this is the result. I'll stand back and show you what it looks like. So this is the top. I mean, yeah, you've got these huge sort of sleeves and it's got a bit of a dip at the back. It's asymmetric, but we'll come to that in a second. I love how this looks. It's really nice. It's got very simple finishing details, as in you literally just have bias binding around the neckline, which I just used bias binding from my stash. This is a viscose that I got from B&M Fabrics in Leeds when I was with the girls last year. And I got a huge amount of this. I think I got about 5 meters, but I just think this is just perfect for this pattern. It is literally just one pattern piece that you cut out on the fold. And what I will say is I have made it up wrong, because you fold your fabric selvage to selvage and then put the pattern piece on. But I've actually transposed it 90 degrees when I've made up the pattern, which means that, I mean, it still worked, but I think the hem is probably not quite how it is supposed to be. And there is a video tutorial for it if you want to make this yourself and you get a little bit confused like I did, because I must say the written instructions, well, the pictorial instructions are not easy to follow, if I'm honest, but you know, it's one pattern piece that you literally just sew up. The only thing I would say is the neckline is very small, and I thought when I was cutting this out, and that's irrelevant to how you actually sew it up, to be perfectly honest. There's no sort of other way of doing it because the neck hole is what it is. So it doesn't matter which way round you would wear this. You've only got the same circumference. So it is a bit of a challenge getting it off. It's easier to get it on than it is to get it off. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually widen it slightly at the shoulder. So I'm going to take it out probably by ½ an inch either side, and I think, and then just grade it to nothing at the front, although I might drop it a little bit because it is quite high. So yeah, I would say just watch out for that. The neck circumference is small and I don't have a super massive head, let's face it. So yeah, apart from that, I really love it. It was very quick to sew. It took me about, I don't know, 40 minutes tops, and it's nice and floaty. And on a day like today, when the weather is glorious, although I've not had any opportunity to take advantage of it yet, it is perfect. I am going to go out for a walk after I film this vlog so that I can de-stress, regather, and just get a little bit of fresh air and enjoy the early evening sunshine, I guess, before it gets dark. Anyway, let's crack on and we will open our box. So I'm doing really well, guys, because every box so far that I've received this year, I have made up the fabric. So I'm on track, apart from my Beyond the Pink Door one last month, which was the corduroy. I still have to make that up. But to be honest, I think we might be heading out of corduroy season now. So that might get stashed. But I'm doing all right. I think, you know, when I look at the amount of boxes that I've had so far this year, considering I get 3 a month. Do I get 3 a month? Yes, because I get the Beyond the Pink Door, the Fabric Obsession and the Dream Wardrobe. I think there's only that one that I haven't made up yet. So I'm doing really well. Anyway, we are here with the So Obsessed subscription box, and I am really excited to see what is in this month's box. So, we have a Popcorn Shed Chocolate Trio Bunny Mix, which is the sweet treat this month. That looks delicious. I think I've talked about this before because I'm sure a couple of months back we got a popcorn in the Beyond the Pink Door box, and the one I got was like a marshmallow flavour, and I think I've mentioned I really love sweet and salty. That's my favourite. And so I've never tried any others, but the marshmallow one was really nice actually. So I am looking forward to trying this. It's very Easter themed with the bunny mix, isn't it? And 120, less than 120 calories, gourmet popcorn, all natural ingredients and gluten free. So those of you that are on special diets can enjoy this as well. It is a mix of chocolate, salted caramel, and white chocolate popcorn. Yum, yum. I'm going to enjoy that later. Thank you, girls. Now, in the lid of the box, we have the QR code, which will take us to the ebook. I will do that after I film this little bit and come back to you when I've had a look at it and we can talk about what's in there. And it also tells me what's in the box this month as well, which is 2 meters of French terry. So we have, something that's dropped out. Oh, this is a little gift. The little gift this month is it's like a little zipper charm. I imagine this is one that Becky has made for Jazz and Wow. So it's a little leopard print zipper charm. That's really lovely. Thank you, girls. And then we have thread, which is in this lovely silver colourway. So this is a Gutermann Mariflex thread in colour 38. And then we have our fabric, which is wrapped in beautiful blue tissue paper. Ooh, so we've got French terry. I've got the cool colourway. So when you sign up to the Fabric Obsession subscription box, you have the choice of cool or warm colourway. And before I show you the fabric, we've also got a little label. This looks like one of the Letiquette labels, which says Iconic Club. It's a metallic label with leopard print. So you can guess what the theme is this month. And the fabric we have is this lovely French terry, which is leopard print. So mine is like a black, white and grey, which is really nice. You can see that from a distance, the pattern repeat on there. So yes, this is a leopard print. And I'm going to be honest, I'm going to be really honest now. It's probably not my favourite. It's lovely quality, really lovely quality. Got a label in mine as well. And we've got, how much have we got? 2 meters of it. So it will make, you could make a sweater dress or a pair of lounge pants, actually. Thinking about it, you know, I think I might make some lounge pants in this, because when I say it's not my favourite, I do love leopard print and animal prints, but I'm a bit particular about them, if I'm honest. And this is probably one that I wouldn't choose if I were to see it on a shelf. It's probably not one that I would choose. However, I think that I probably wouldn't wear this as like a jumper or a sweater or anything that's going to be right next to my face on my upper body, but I would wear it as lounge pants. Absolutely, I would. So I think this month, because we've got 2 meters, I do have enough of it to make lounge pants. It's a loop back French terry, so you can see the back there. As I say, really nice way. It has 4-way stretch and got good recovery, so I think it will be perfect for lounge pants. And because I've lost some weight recently over the last few months, my joggers that I've made before are all sort of quite too big now, so I do need another pair. So that will be actually a really good idea, because then I can wear them with like a black jumper or just a black t-shirt, and that will work really well. So yeah, actually got a great idea there. Give me ideas of your favorite lounge pants down below. I have tried a few in my time. The ones that I will say that I've tried, I've done the ones by True Bias. What are they? I can't remember the name of them, but I'll put the name on screen. I keep thinking of Landers, and it's not the Landers. Hudson's, that's it. I've done the Hudson's, but they are a very slim fit on the leg, and I don't have slim thighs. So I always found them a little bit too clingy for me. I've also tried the ones by Closet Core. They did the jumper and trousers, and I can't remember the name of those either, but I'll put that on screen. I've made those before and I quite like them, but they're not my favourite. And I've also made, what's the other ones? I've done the Petite Stitchery Yoggers, adult yoggers. That's a free pattern, and I actually really love that pattern. It's a really, really good one for my body. And then the other one that I've tried is the Modern Sewing Company Sunday Trackies as well. They're a looser fit, and I did make those a few months ago, but they've got too big for me now, so they're falling down, so that's no good. So this is actually the perfect timing. So although on first impressions, my first impression was, I'm not sure about this particular style of leopard print for me, I actually think now, made into a pair of lounge pants, it's really going to fit into my wardrobe and work for me. So yeah, I'm really, really happy with my choice this month. Thank you, girls. What I would say is I'd really love to know what the other colourway is. I'm going to assume here, because I've not seen any other unboxings yet. I'm going to assume it's like a more, you know, like the brown leopard, brown and black, rather than the cool one. And I know that I would prefer this colourway to the traditional sort of brown and black leopard print. Did I say brown and black then? I meant to say brown and black. Honestly, I'm tired. I'm so tired. Yeah, so I'm going to get these made up. I think I might go for the Petite Stitchery ones, because, as I say, that out of all the ones I've made is my favourite. Plateau joggers, that's it. The Closet Core ones is the plateaus. Yes, I've made those before. So there's 4 different ones I've made, and I think out of all of them, my favourite remains the Petite Stitchery, which is the free pattern. So I think I might recut that pattern and make these up in that, and they will be perfect for me at my new size. So yeah, thank you, girls. Should be a quick make as well this month, because French Terry is, you know, making sort of jersey garments is fairly quick, isn't it? So we'll just do a quick recap of what we've got. We've got the gorgeous popcorn, the chocolate trio popcorn. We have the absolutely gorgeous little zipper charm from Jazz and Wow. We also have the thread, the Mariflex thread, and we also have gorgeous, gorgeous label, which, as I say, I assume is a Letiquette, but I don't know. I've not looked at the ebook. I'm going to quickly switch to the ebook now, and then come back and chat to you when I have seen what the girls have made with the fabric this month, because I am itching to find out. So I've had a look at the ebook, and this month the theme is Lounge Like a Leopard. So I was correct that the label is a Letiquette label, and the Jazz and Wow resin charm is a bag charm, not a zipper charm, but absolutely you can use it on a zipper if you wanted to as well. And the 2 colourways, we've got Cool Leopard, which is black and grey, and then Warm Leopard, which is brown and caramel. Obviously, my version is the cool, as we've already discussed. It's Moonlit Leopard, which is cool, sleek, comfort with a quiet edge. So when we look through the ebook, the girls give us advice on styling, tell you a little bit more about the colourway that you've received this month as well. There is a styling guide for this month's fabric choice for both the cool and the warm versions. And the girls have also done a little bit of a history tour on the history of leopard print in fashion as well, which is really interesting. I'll have a good read of that later. They've also linked to a couple of leopard print styling vlogs as well, which is really good, because I think a lot of people, what puts them off about leopard print is actually how to style it. and how to make it wearable if it's a style that you don't normally go for. And then we can look at what Becky's made. And she's made the Chasing Butterflies top by Pattern Emporium. And she's made a matching headband and she looks amazing in it actually, which is just awesome. I think as well she's done a tutorial for the headband this month, which is really good. Adele has obviously made the Warm Ember colourway, and she has made the Romy top and dress by Tammy Handmade as well, and looks incredible. They both look amazing. They've also given you lots of other pattern ideas as well for your fabric if you don't know what to make with it. So the suggestions such as the Spring in London top by Seasons of East, Tilly and the Buttons Billy sweatshirt. There's loads of options, to be fair. And then we've got subscribers makes as well, and yours truly is in there with my paper cut patterns Rigel bomber that I made last month. And there's also the winner this month is the lovely Bridget, who's made a fabulous jumper. It's absolutely incredible. It's really, really good. She's used the quilted viscose jersey, but she's hand dyed it and then appliqued it as well. It looks amazing. Really, really clever. So she obviously received the white colourway, and yeah, she's done a really good job with it. Very, very well deserved, Bridget. So yes, that's it for the ebook. So let me know what you think down below. I know leopard print can be a bit Marmite-ish for lots of people, but you know, the girls have said since day one with the fabric obsession that they are massive animal lovers. So that is going to be a theme that we see throughout, I think. And yeah, I do love it. I really love it. I think initially I don't know what I was expecting this month. I think I probably thought with us heading in towards spring that it would be something a little more spring-like. But, you know, as the girls say in the ebook, March can be a funny month. We can still have snow. It can still be very cold. And so, yeah, having those lovely cozy fabrics is still very much a thing that we're going to be reaching for in March. So, yes, well done, girls. I am going to look forward to making my loungewear pants. I think I'm going to do that next and get them out of the way because they'll be a really quick make. And then this month's box is done and dusted. So that's it from me today. I hope you've enjoyed having a quick look at my So Obsessed subscription box this month. Take care of yourselves and I'll see you soon. Bye.